Are you waking up in the morning with a sore jaw, headaches, maybe even ringing in your ears, all because you're grinding and clenching your teeth at night? That's exactly what was going on with me. That's when I found this, the Brux Night Guard. Now the Brux Night Guard redirects the bite force away from the back teeth, reducing jaw pain while still protecting the teeth. This unique design is what makes Brux Night Guard different from all other traditional grind guards. Go to bruxnightguard.com and order yours today.
At Campers Unlimited, we offer a no-pressure experience, no hidden fees, and great service after the sale, making us one of the fastest-growing RV dealers in the Southeast. With our second location in Oxford, we offer a great selection of over 220 campers from top brands, including Grand Design. Our mission is to help friends and family spend time together in the great outdoors. At Campers Unlimited, you aren't just a customer, you are family. Check out our inventory at campersunlimited.net or come see us at Gadsden or Oxford.
At Southern States Bank, we pride ourselves on being your bank. We're your neighbors and involved in the community. We're the bank featuring the Southern Rewards checking account, a cashback account with no ATM fees. We are on the cutting edge and always have a smiling face to help you out. So come to Southern States Bank, where we are committed to great service and being a great neighbor. Let us be the bank for you and your business.
I'm Alan Parnell, Parnell Insurance Agency. We've been here in Oxford and Alabama, Tallapoosa, Georgia since 1990. With Auto Owners Insurance, we're able to give customers competitive pricing along with excellent coverages. Parnell Insurance can handle all of your personal, commercial, and life insurance needs. We have a very experienced staff, both personal and commercial. All together, we've got about 125 years experience. Come see what our insurance agency can do for you in Oxford, Alabama, and Tallapoosa, Georgia.
Auto Owners Insurance.
WE24 News. We are proud to partner with the Anniston Star to bring you the latest and most comprehensive news from around our region. Stay with us for the stories that matter most, brought to you by the trusted journalism of the Anniston Star and our dedicated team here at WEAC TV 24.
I'm Jon Garlick, and here's the news for Thursday, September 5th, 2024. Alabama native Stephen Kimbrough will perform a free musical theater this month in Jacksonville. The baritone singer will present a dramatic presentation of Sweet Singer at Jacksonville's First United Methodist Church on Sunday, September 15th at 6 p.m. Kimbrough, an internationally known singer, will offer through songs and words the life of Charles Wesley, a co-founder of the Methodist Church. The story details Wesley's struggle with poverty, his life as a Church of England clergyman, and his trip to the United States. Yet another woman has filed a suit against defense attorney Doug Ghee, alleging numerous instances of sexual assault. According to court documents, Ghee allegedly sexually assaulted a woman he represented 8 or 9 times over the course of her divorce proceedings. The document states Ghee allegedly used custody of the plaintiff's minor child against her as a means of control and to keep her compliant and quiet about the assault. Last month, a different woman filed a lawsuit against Ghee with claims that he enacted several offenses against her, including sexual assault, battery, extortion, intentional infliction of emotional distress, negligence, false imprisonment, and wantonness. 3 area law enforcement agencies would benefit from the passing of Commerce, Justice, Science, and Related Agencies Appropriation Act of 2025. The city of Jacksonville would receive $200,000 for a multi-purpose rescue and response vehicle. The Cleburne County Sheriff's Office would receive $35,000 for modern patrol vehicles, and Etowah County would receive $300,000 for law enforcement public safety equipment, including a patrol dive vessel for the Marine Dive Unit to patrol the 437 miles of shoreline throughout the county. Jacksonville Police Chief Marcus Wood said he appreciates that Senator Katie Britt's office is working to get the city $200,000 in all. The act would give 20 Alabama law enforcement entities $7.16 million in justice-related spending. Members of the Jacksonville Exchange Club learned some history of the Alabama National Guard recently. First Sergeant Robert Ray said the Alabama Guard predates the state, having been created in 1807 and has been in every major conflict since the War of 1812. In 1917, Camp McClellan was established as the 167th Infantry Regiment. Its soldiers were preparing for France's front lines in World War I. Today, the 167th still trains at McClellan and operates out of the Fort McClellan Training Center. The 167th is a joint force in both the Alabama Army National Guard and the Alabama Air National Guard that responds to disasters, domestic emergencies, overseas combat missions, counter-drug efforts, reconstruction missions, and much, much more. A Sylacauga man has been arrested in Priceville in Morgan County in connection with an incident that at least indirectly stemming from a carjacking in Talladega. Lamonte Requan Tucker, age 20, was arrested Monday morning for receiving stolen property in the first degree and given a $75,000 bond. Other charges are expected in the near future. The chain of events that culminated Monday near Decatur with Tucker's arrest seems to have begun Wednesday night in the parking lot of the Dollar General on Alabama 21 South in Talladega. According to Talladega Police Lieutenant Dennis McDaniel, police responded to a carjacking at 8:18 p.m. Wednesday. The victim told officers that she was loading groceries into her maroon 2015 Nissan Altima when she was approached by a man she did not recognize. The Sylacauga City School District recently recognized the achievements of its career and technical education programs during the system's August 20th board meeting. April Lane was honored for her work with the Nicholas Lawson Middle School Health Science Program and her work with HOSA middle school students. Nichols Lawson middle school students Cullen Wright and Brody Melton competed in dynamic decisions, while Anderson Adair and Leland Johns competed in public health systems, officials noted. A Talladega man has been charged with felony child abuse, according to Talladega Police Lieutenant Dennis McDaniel. Talladega Police Department arrested 30-year-old Spencer Marquis Barnett on August 29th on a warrant for willful abuse of a child. McDaniels said the arrest was the result of an investigation into the physical abuse of Barnett's 6-year-old daughter that occurred on August 3rd. You're watching the TV 24 News, and we'll be right back.
May not believe it, but it's true. The 2024 Team 1 Chevys are here. All 23-24 Silverado light duties have 2.9% financing for 72 months. The hottest new 24 Team 1 Chevy Blazer, 1.9% financing and no payments till April. And the #1 selling family vehicle, the Equinox. 24 models. You got it. 1.9% financing and no payments till April. Team 1 Chevrolet, home of the best people, the best service, period.
Hi, everybody. I'm Eli Gold, and I want to invite you to tune in to Jack State Live, a look at the campus and athletic department at Jack State, followed by the Coach Rich Rod Show, where we will break down and preview the next football game for the Gamecocks.
What can you buy for $10? A hat? A milkshake? 166 channels plus live sports? That's right, for only $10 you can get 166 channels of classic TV shows and movies, including the latest news update from all around the world and local sports. Just simply go to 24ctn.com and click download, and then for only $10 you can have access to the best TV available. At Southern States Bank, we pride ourselves on being your bank. We're your neighbors and involved in the community. We're the bank featuring the Southern Rewards checking account, a cashback account with no ATM fees. We are on the cutting edge and always have a smiling face to help you out. So come to Southern States Bank, where we are committed to great service and being a great neighbor. Let us be the bank for you and your business.
Alabama Governor Kay Ivey is calling for the resignation of Alabama Department of Veterans Affairs Commissioner Kent Davis after she alleged that the agency mishandled a grant program through the American Rescue Plan Act. Ivey's request that Davis resign was provided in a one-page letter the governor's office sent out to the media on Thursday. The letter also states she removed John Kilpatrick from his position as a member on the State Board of Veterans Affairs. Ivey said the handling of the grant money put in jeopardy Alabama's ability to fulfill its obligations under ARPA and the agency's ability to effectively serve veterans. Ivey also accuses Kent of failing to consult with the Office of the Governor as required by Executive Order 726. The governor is giving Kent until 5 p.m. today to resign, which would make the resignation effective by the end of September. State Senator Greg Albritton of Atmore, chair of the Senate General Fund Committee and a member of the ARPA Oversight Committee, said he had heard there were plans to spend ARPA funds for purposes not allowed by the ARPA regulations, and that those plans were stopped before the money was spent. Albritton said he did not think any money was spent improperly because the problems were caught by the Finance Department. He said he thought the Examiners of Public Accounts was also involved. Davis became the commissioner of the agency on February 19, 2019, upon selection by the State Board of Veterans Affairs. The commissioner is charged with managing the agency's operations and coordinating the work of approximately 1,200 state and contractor employees in 70 facilities throughout Alabama. The agency's budget is around $190 million. Davis, an attorney, is a retired U.S. Navy Rear Admiral and is the 7th commission to head up the Department of Veterans Affairs. Before heading up the agency, he spent 14 years with the U.S. Department of Homeland Security and served as a staff attorney for former Secretary Tom Ridge. Davis retired from the military service in 2016. He served 2 years as the Director of Economic Development and as the city manager in Anniston. In late 2017, he served as the Civilian Director of Communication and Outreach at the Air University at Maxwell Air Force Base, moving back to his hometown of Montgomery. And now, it's time for your Community Spotlight, featuring players from Gadsden State Community College Cardinals softball team.
My name's JC.
My name's Allie.
And we're both freshmen playing softball here at Gadsden State.
Follow us on Instagram or Facebook at Gadsden State Softball, or go to our website to check out our schedule to keep up with the games and more.
Come out and support us for our first season back.
Go Cardinals.
You're watching the TV 24 News, and we'll be right back to sports after this quick 2-minute break.
You may not believe it, but it's true. The 2024 Team 1 Chevys are here. All 2324 Silverado light duties have 2.9% financing for 72 months. The hottest new 24 Team 1 Chevy Blazer, 1.9% financing and no payments till April. And the #1 selling family vehicle, the Equinox. 24 models. You got it. 1.9% financing and no payments till April. Team 1 Chevrolet, home of the best people, the best service, period.
Hey everybody, I'm Larry May. I've been in the entertainment business for over 25 years. I've written for the local paper. I've interviewed a lot of touring artists and local artists here. And what I figured out is how much talent we have here in Alabama. That's why we put a new show together for you called Entertainment Alabama. Come watch us for the hottest new acts and some of your favorites that are national touring artists.
Come out and check out the Alabama Tractor difference. We can take care of all your needs of parts, sales, and service for RTVs, zero turns, and tractors and construction equipment. See us here in Lincoln at 620 Speedway Industrial Drive. Or come visit us here in Asheville at 275 6th Avenue, or give us a call at 205-594-7000.
At Family Prosthetic and Medical Supply, we care about you. We offer custom prosthetics, orthotics, diabetic shoes, and durable medical supplies. We're located here in Alexandria, Alabama, where it's a country feel but professional care. Come see us today.
Hello, I'm Ellen Tibbetts Hurst with your WEAC TV 24 Sports. The Pleasant Valley football team had a pleasant surprise from Williams Baptist Church when the church brought the players watermelon as a refreshing treat after a hard practice. Then, well, they had another surprise, although not so pleasant. A rattlesnake decided to intrude on the practice and posed a danger. Let's just say the snake won't be attending any more practices. The coaches used the moment as a lesson to the players. I know all too well. I grew up in Pleasant Valley, and yes, I too am a raider. Having horses, my dad made sure to give me all the lessons on identifying snakes, how to be aware of them and what to do and what not to do. So thankful that everyone is okay. And oh, by the way, go Raiders. Jackson State volleyball is 3-0 to start their season after a trio of victories in their home tournament. The Gamecocks beat Arkansas Pine Bluff and New Orleans in straight sets before defeating West Georgia in a 3-1 decision in Saturday's first ever meeting between the two programs as Division I members. Senior Ibero Brooklyn Shifley earned tournament MVP honors due to 32 digs and an outstanding defense. Junior outside Kayla Williams and senior setter Ellie Garrett also joined the all-tournament team. As we reported the other day, Garrett went on to claim Conference USA Setter of the Week after getting at least 40 assists in all three matches. Garrett's 13.0 assists per set average ranks second nationally after the first weekend in Division I volleyball. Congratulations to these ladies and the Lady Gamecock volleyball team. The Gamecocks will be on the road the next 3 weekends for tournaments in Texas, Florence, Alabama, and Louisiana. And as you can see here, that's the rest of the sports for the Jackson State Athletics as well for this coming up week. And after a disappointing 55-27 loss in Jackson State's season opener last week, the Gamecocks traveled to number 22 ranked Louisville, which opened Saturday against Austin Peay with a 62-0 win. Coach Rich Rod says he thinks Louisville might win the ACC. The Cardinals are one of 5 ACC teams ranked in the AP poll. Louisville has a 7-year player at quarterback in Tyler Show. He played at Oregon in 2018 to 2020 and Texas Tech in 2021 to 2023 before transferring to the Cardinals. Coach Rodriguez said that scouting Louisville from its win over Austin Peay won't yield too much, although he said it's clear the Cardinals have good skilled players around Show, the quarterback. Well, Coach Rodriguez stated, quote, "Our guys know the challenge in front of them, and I think they'll get great effort, great focus all week, getting the chance to play," end quote. Gamecock linebacker Lolita Hale said, quote, "I'll never think too much when we play Power 4 teams because I'm just used to it. I'm used to playing different teams, but I do know it's an opportunity. People are going to see what you did during the big game, and you know I'm going to try to keep our guys up and remind them every day because it is a big opportunity and we've got to perform. It's the Battle of the Birds, Gamecocks versus Cardinals, this Saturday, and kickoff will be at 2:30 Central Time at Louisville's Ellen Stadium. Safe travels to the team and all of Jackson State's fans, including myself and my husband. Go Gamecocks." And now for today's Tibbetts' Tidbits. If you attended the Rich Rod Show Monday night or tuned into it, you may already know, and for those that don't, well, let me just tell you. The stage was set at the Apothecary on the square, and Coach Rich Rod and Eli Gold, they were talking all things football and all things Jackson State, good and bad. Then a caller phoned in with the question, why are top-level schools and state schools not scheduling any state schools for their first game? Why not keep the money inside the state? Good question, said Coach Rich Rod. Alabama played Western Kentucky, all games played in the state, and the only exception was Auburn. They hosted Alabama and A&M. Even Troy played an out-of-state opponent at home by hosting Nevada. Coach Rodriguez stated that they will have UAB on the schedule as well as Troy in the very near future. But his answer to the question, quote, if they want to pay me $2 million, I'll be down there on Saturday and Sunday. We will play them twice. They can pay us $2 million each day, help our budget. They can beat our brains for a couple $1 million for sure, unquote. So some thought it was funny, some laughed, some didn't, some are just indifferent. But why is it that we haven't seen more of in-state play in our state? Many argue that it is because it will hurt in-state recruiting, or that any given day anyone can lose to anybody. And if someone like Alabama loses to an in-state team, they won't hear the end of it. Well, isn't that the point? I mean, in 2010, Jack State beat Ole Miss at Ole Miss in 2 overtimes. Or how about in 2021 when Jack State traveled to Seminole Land and beat Florida State in the final seconds of the game? And Jack State fans will never forget those moments, and neither will our opponents. Or how about in 2015 when the Gamecocks took the Auburn Tigers to overtime only to lose 27-20, forever known as the scare at Jordan Air. And they are scheduled again to meet on the Plains in 2026. Does this mean Auburn is the only one brave enough to maybe chance it? Coach Rich Rod made a good point in his show Monday night when he said that any team could be as good, beat someone, etc. now due to the portal. So many kids moving around. He stated college football is almost like a semi-pro league. What are your thoughts? Well, by far the best quote of Monday night, I even heard Eli snicker a little, was after stating he would play Alabama for a lot of money. Coach Rich Rod stated, quote, I'll even sing Roll Tide for them if they want, quote. No, Coach, we can't have you doing that. Fight On for Old Jack State should be the only fight song you sing. Good stuff at that Coach Rich Rod show. Make sure to tune in Monday or at least at 10. This concludes today's Tibbetts' Tidbits. Put Jack State on your schedule and let's start a rival edition. I'm Ellen Ann and I approve this message. And if you have a sports story for me, a funny one, a feel-good story, rec ball, high school, college, cheer, band, I want to hear them all. Just email me at ellen@tv24.tv, and if I write a tidbit about it, I'll give you a shout out and I will send you a free tidbit t-shirt. Until next time, sports fans, I'll see you next week.
May not believe it, but it's true. The 2024 Team 1 Chevys are here. All 23-24 Silverado light duties have 2.9% financing for 72 months. The hottest new 24 Team 1 Chevy Blazer, 1.9% financing and no payments till April. And the #1 selling family vehicle, the Equinox. 24 models. You got it. 1.9% financing and no payments till April. Team 1 Chevrolet, home of the best people, the best service, period.
Hey, is your money future-proof? When I invest in a CD, Family Savings gives me a great rate, way better than my old savings account. Now, my money makes money, and I don't have to do a thing. Watching those numbers go up is really satisfying, and I can feel good about my family's future.
Open a CD at Family Savings Credit Union and get your best rate no matter the term. Family Savings Credit Union, your best financial friend.
What can you buy for $10? A hat? A milkshake? 166 channels plus live sports? That's right, for only $10 you can get 166 channels of classic TV shows and movies, including the latest news update from all around the world and local sports. Just simply go to 24ctn.com and click download, and then for only $10 you can have access to the best TV available.
Hello and good evening, everyone. We are all excited that the weekend is almost here, and so is another great night of high school football starting tomorrow. Rain is still in the forecast for tomorrow's game, but it should clear up before Saturday's college football action. Once the rain passes tomorrow, we can look forward to a dry and pleasant weekend. Now, taking a look at the extended forecast, temperatures are expected to drop to the mid-70s tomorrow. And while the rain is in the forecast, don't let that go from supporting your team tomorrow. I'll be at the White Plains game tomorrow, and I'm not going to let a little rain ruin my day. So be prepared and bring your rain gear. The rain will likely start around 6 to 7 in the morning, and it will stick around until after midnight. But the sun will return just in time for the weekend, making it the perfect ideal weather for Saturday's college football games. And Alabama and Auburn are playing at home, and we'll keep you updated on tomorrow's football forecast on our Facebook page. As we head into the evening, expect temperatures to dip down into the 60s after the rain moves out on Friday night. Over the weekend, however, we're looking into the lows and the chilly low 50s under clear skies. This is a good reminder to check your heaters, fireplaces, and other heating sources are in good working order as we transition into cooler weather. We're approaching hurricane season right now, and wow, it's been booming. Right now, there are 4 tropical depressions out into the Atlantic, and we are closely monitoring them. We are also keeping our eye out on the Gulf of Mexico right now. If the system becomes more organized, it could potentially bring storms in our area, especially if it strengthens and moves into our direction. Now, before we wrap this up, I want to give a shout out to 2 amazing people who are celebrating their birthdays today. First off, Miss Dottie Rimsey, an incredible host of Local Matters, who brings us incredible stories that truly matter to our community. Ms. Rimsey, thank you for sharing those heartwarming stories. And last but not certainly least, my dad. Thank you, Dad, for always being my biggest supporter and encouraged me to follow my passion for weather. You've always been such an inspiration to me. Now, I hope you two both have a great birthday. You both truly deserve it. Now, I hope everyone stays dry during tomorrow's game and stays warm for the weekend. And don't forget your rain gear for tomorrow's game. I'm meteorologist Allie Bobo, and this has been your WEAC TV 24 Weather Outlook, where we keep you updated on your local weather. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
May not believe it, but it's true. The 2024 Team 1 Chevys are here. All 2324 Silverado light duties have 2.9% financing for 72 months. The hottest new 24 Team 1 Chevy Blazer, 1.9% financing and no payments till April. And the #1 selling family vehicle, the Equinox. 24 models. You got it. 1.9% financing and no payments till April. Team 1 Chevrolet, home of the best people, the best service, period.
Looking for unbeatable deals? Look no further than Shop 24, your go-to spot for incredible discounts and savings. From local dining and entertainment to grocery stores and everything you need, we've got deals you won't find anywhere else. But hurry, these hot deals are limited and going fast. Grab your phone and call now. Don't let these savings slip away. Join me, Kip Chappell, with Shop 24 every Monday at 6:30 p.m. Tune in to save big with Shop 24.
I'm Alan Parnell with Parnell Insurance Agency. We've been here in Oxford and Alabama, Tallapoosa, Georgia since 1990. With Auto Owners Insurance, we're able to give customers competitive pricing along with excellent coverages. Parnell Insurance can handle all of your personal, commercial, and life insurance needs. We have a very experienced staff, both personal and commercial. All together, we've got about 125 years experience. Come see what our insurance agency can do for you in Oxford, Alabama, and Tallapoosa, Georgia.
Auto Owners Insurance.
Come out and check out the Alabama Tractor Difference. We can take care of all your needs of parts, sales, and service for RTVs, zero turns, and tractors and construction equipment. See us here in Lincoln at 620 Speedway Industrial Drive. Or come visit us here in Asheville at 275 6th Avenue, or give us a call at 205-594-7000.
And the weekend is almost here, and it looks like the weather's going to be pretty decent. So if you're interested in listening to some live music, there's a whole bunch of stuff going on around the county. On September 5th, that's tonight at 8 p.m. at the Oxford Performing Arts Center. Chris Jansen's going to be there. I know his fans are excited about that. Edgewood Heavy will be performing at September 6th from 7 to 11 p.m. at the Coldwater Mountain Brew Pub. That's in Anniston. J.D. Cable and the Empty Bottle Band. They'll be at the Doghouse September 6th at 8 p.m. Doghouse is located at 270 Glade Road East in Anniston. Johnny W. Fundraiser. That event will take place September 7th at 5:30 to 9:30. The venue is at the Coosa Landing, 201 George Wallace Drive in Gadsden. And J.D. Cable and the Empty Bottle Band will be at Lenny Bo's September 7th at 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. Lenny Bo's in 8275 State Route 48 in Lineville. Now, if you want to stay a little bit more locally to Anniston, we have the Anniston Museums doing a bunch of stuff this weekend. On this Saturday, September 7th, from 1 to 2:30, the Berman Museum will have their I Spy at the Berman Museum, explore a new topic or person in history through stories, scavenger hunts, and crafts. This month, learn about Farley Berman and what it means to be a spy. I Spy is recommended for ages 6 through 10, but all are welcome. Pre-registration is encouraged. This program is included in the museum admission and is free for museum members. Also at the museum, the Berman Escape Room is open again. They have new sessions. Each session is $60 per group of 2 to 6 participants, ages 10 and up. Children's ages 10 to 16 must be accompanied by a participating adult. The museum members will receive a $5 per group discount. Pre-registration is required. Admission to the Berman Museum exhibit galleries is not included. So get out there this weekend and enjoy some of the fun stuff that's going on around town. I know the weather the last couple of days has been ideal for driving around in your convertible. And so, open your moonroof, drop your top, get on your motorcycle, and enjoy this fall weather as it comes around us. And we want to thank you for watching the TV24 News. Signing off here from Oxford, Alabama. Have a really great night and a wonderful weekend. We'll see you back here Monday night.
If you have Parkinson's or any of these symptoms, including trembling, difficulty walking or sleeping, and if you have been exposed to paraquat or gramoxone,